long periods of time for the team. And yeah, right now my heart is in Trinidad. So want to put my best foot forward to get runs, and hopefully that could help us to get the win.
Yeah, that's it, Colin.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, so we'll go to Dale Brown, and then Joel Bailey will be the final person.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Thanks for this opportunity. My name is Dale Brown. I represent the media arm of the West Indies Cricket Development Academy. My question is for Mr. Imlach. Um, Guyana has shown to have a very well-balanced team. And as we all know that you and Mr. Anderson have been the linchpin of your batting lineup. Could you speak on the development of Matthew Nandu and Savory in particular in supporting both of you this season?
Yeah, Matthew in particular, obviously a young guy. His third season, last season, it didn't necessarily go as well for him, but I feel like a lot of players benefit from a tough season. It helps you to grow as a player. So I think he's shown a lot of growth as well this season. He hasn't gone on to get any hundreds, but I think he has about 350s now. He's been giving us solid starts for most part. So I think he's definitely he'll be better next year, and he still continues to grow and continues to show the appetite for batting long, which is needed first class cricket. And Savory as well. Last year, unfortunately for him, this year he got out on 49 once and 99. So it's one of those seasons that you'd probably want to forget a bit in the sense of not crossing the line when you get to those close to those milestones and stuff. So, but he's also been very good for us throughout this season. He would have played some very important innings for us. It's just unfortunate that he didn't really go on to get big scores. But Trinidad is a team that he tend to score runs against. A lot he would have gotten his first 100 against Trinidad. His first 100 against Trinidad. Did well in the fifth over as well against Trinidad. So I'm still looking forward to a lot of good things from him. And not only in this match but in the future as well.
Okay. Obviously, you're on top. You're in the driver's seat, so to speak. You're in control of your destiny, and your captaincy from last season in particular to this season is very impressive to see how much you have matured and continue to mature, because it's an ongoing process and you have shown growth, you yourself, and you have taken up so much of the batting responsibility. And we are impressed with how well you have handled your bowling attack. Now, we all know about Pramal and Moti, but Ali Mohammed, could you just share with us his value to the team? Because I think he has bowled well throughout the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's one that he did well last year. Wasn't one of the names being called a lot, but he got a 5 wicket last year. He bowled well in patches for us, and this year, again, I keep speaking about growth. He's one of the players that we would have also seen a lot of growth from. He not only, a lot of times people look at him and think he might be a bowler, but he can bat as well. He's done well with the bat as well. Played some important innings for us early up, scoring an 80 and a 60, and he's very aggressive type batter as well. So he adds a lot of value for us. Having that all-rounder, that type of all-rounder in your team is obviously very important. I think in a makeup of a 4-day side or even a test side, having that all-rounder that could, do damage with the batter and also come up with some very good is important. So he's filled that role. Over the years, we would have had players like that, Raymond Reefer, Christopher Marwell, those type of guys. So it's good to see him, stepping up, coming is in his second season and doing so well. So he's been an important part of us winning and doing so well as a team.
Okay. And this
All
is
right.
my final
Thank you.
question, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Just to ask
All right. You
Tevin.
can go. You can go. You can go.
Okay, thank you. As a wicket keeper, it requires a great deal of focus, great deal of concentration. To captain the team as a wicket keeper also, ramps up that ask. Is there any special technique that you use behind the stumps, in front of the stumps, and to lead your team in the form of mindfulness and strengthening your mental capabilities, whether with mind power techniques or mindfulness techniques?
Mentally, it could be a lot of work. Definitely, I've been working on the mental side of the game for the last couple of years. To be honest, it's something that I feel like I need to improve on. But what does help as we keep being the captain is having good people around you and having that support system. I feel like the more information you get from the guys around you also helps a lot with captaincy. It makes your job a lot more easier. So that has also played a role, having Kimo Paul there. He's been a massive part of, one of the guys that you always tend to have ideas and stuff like that. So you can bounce ideas off of him. You have some people more with a wealth of experience. So you use those guys to your advantage. You have guys that, understand the game. So using all those things, using all the resources around obviously is very important, and being able to switch on and switch off between balls and having to think about the ball coming and then think about bowling changes and strategies and stuff like that. So it is a bit challenging, but it's one that is enjoyable when it goes well, and again, having that support system is awesome.
All right. Thank you, Dale. Joel Bailey, final person on.
Hi, good morning. Hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Okay, no problem. This question will be addressed to the three captains and Jamal Hamilton, who is, well, Raheem Corner is the Leeward Islands Hurricanes captain, but Jamal has played a number of years in regional circles. This is a general question I'm asking. There have been talk over especially since the growth of T20 cricket, that regional players don't play enough to red ball cricket. We saw for the past couple of years, they have gone, the cricket West Indies have gone to 7 rounds of matches, and this year they have resorted to each team playing at least one match in their home territory. Do you all individually think that that is helping the younger players, or you still think that the younger players still need to play more cricket so like you might have a home and away format, so you may have 14 matches in total? What do you think about that idea for the players, especially the younger players who are not involved in T20 circuit, still playing more regular cricket? Thanks so much.
Yeah, I think generally the more cricket we can play is better, because as cricketers you put yourself in certain situations more often. That's where you're able to learn. So I will always be for the more we can play, the better, to be honest.
Yeah, I love Tevin, Jamar, Josh.
Yeah, I think all of us would share the same sentiments as Craig. Not sure how feasible it is, but home and away was when we played a couple of years ago before COVID was it was exciting. You get to play at home, then you have to go back and play them away. And not only that, just playing more cricket in general is always going to help us develop more, especially younger players. Not only younger players, everybody. Um, and we'll get more games under our belt before we reach international cricket as well. So, yeah, obviously, more games the better for every player, not only younger players.
Yeah, just to strengthen where Josh finished off from, the more games the better. Yes. Also, we have a couple of international players who have gone to play other leagues and stuff. It'll be more choices, more chances for other young players to come and establish themselves in the regional era. So I feel yeah, the more games the better. As long as CWI has it, they can make it for sure.
Comfortable with that, Joel? or you need Tevin's intervention?
No, if Tevin wants to respond, well, I'm more than comfortable. By the way, I represent Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Sorry for that lack of info.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, Josh, there's a question for you regarding Yannick Correa's injury status. They want to know the update. This is from Ronnie Walcott from Newsday.
Yeah, unfortunately, he'll be out for this one. Has a tear in his hamstring, so yeah, he's out of the squad.
I said the last question just now to Joel, but I see Garth Watley's hand. I don't know if he wants to ask a question or it's a mistake. That would be the very last one. Garth? It seems as if it's a mistake. All right. Thanks everybody for engaging in this press conference for the West Indies Championship. The final one. Play starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. weather permitting at all the grounds. And I guess next year again, we'll probably have more of these engagements to get closer and closer to our favorite teams around the region. Thanks again, Tevin, Josh, Craig, and Jamar.